In this craps video, we're going to try out the power, press, and pull strategy. It's one from David from Casino Quest, or you guys might know him from the CEG Dealer School. David, in my opinion, is one of the best on YouTube in regards to craps videos, so I would highly recommend you go and check him out. Now, I'm going to play it with real money and put it to the test. Now, this one, as the name might suggest, power, press, and pull. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get on straight away, actually. We're going to start with 1 unit on the numbers inside. So it's a total bet of $22. Now, a power press is we're going to put all the winnings on and some more. So if we hit a winning number, which we have not, I always come to the table, put my money on, and we roll a 7. Like, it's happened the past 4 craps videos, I think. I should probably be a bit more patient, but oh well, that happens. So we just rebet. We're gonna do $22 on the inside numbers. It looks like this, and this is our profit. So we're gonna get $7 profit on a 5, 6, 8, or 9. 11 does nothing for us. And what's going to happen? So when we return $7 profit, we're going to put that onto the table and some additional on that winning number. So, for example, if a 5 comes, we're going to put that 7 to make it 12 and another $3 of our own to make it 15. So we're basically going to hit a winning number and then turn it into 3 units. And then if we hit it again, as the name suggests, we are going to pull. So hit it, power press it, hit it again, pull it off the table. So let's do it now. So we know we are going to go to 3 units on this now. Let me just go to the profit. So 8 pays us $21 now. Not only does it pay us $21 profit, but we're going to pull down that $18. We're going to do the same with the 5. We're going to power press it until we hit it twice. So it gave us $7 profit, but we're adding another 10. So now it's $15. But again, this will now pay us $21. If we hit it, we're going to pull it down. So you guys know me, my biggest mistake, I guess you could call it a mistake, is I just don't take the money off the table. But with this strategy, we hit it twice and we pull it off. Now you might miss out on some monster rolls this way. Like if I hit 8 twice, pull it down, and then they roll 8, 8, 8. I'll be like, oh my goodness me, I should have stayed on the table. But the way that I normally play is I'm like leaving that money on the table to lose. Now, it took it down for us anyway, which is obviously a bit annoying. So we didn't get to collect anything then. Let's try again. So we go 1 unit across. 5, 6, 8, and 9. This is called $22 on the inside numbers. Just show you there, $22 bet. The great thing about this is it's a pretty low buy-in, $22. Got whacked straight away. Repeat the bet. So technically, I think you're supposed to play only when the puck is on. I don't do that just because of time purposes. Like if the puck is on or off, does it make a difference? Mathematically speaking, no. Probabilities are the same if that puck is off or on. The dice don't know that, although some people that think this is rigged might say that they do. I don't believe that the dice knows if the puck is on or off. So we're going to power press this. So we're going to add $12. And now we have $21 profit on the 8, and the 8 comes down. And that has $18 on it. We hit the 9. We're going to power press the 9. So we're going to add 2 units to the 9. $44. So we are actually adding extra money. So that paid $7 profit. I'm adding $10 to the table. So I'm adding an extra 3 of my own money. So it's actually a more expensive way to lose than just rolling a 7 straight away. But hopefully we can hit one of these. Hopefully we can hit an 8 or 9, get that profit, and take it down. I mean, what would be fantastic is if we hit 5, 6, 8, and 9. We've got them all pressed, and then we just collect on them and take them down. Then we're laughing. But I think that's asking for quite a lot. Outside numbers, the 4 and 10, we're not on them. We don't really mind for this strategy. I'm not sure why my total bet says 0. That's making me a little bit nervous, as if it doesn't know my bets are there. But it does know my bets are there because I got $21 and $21. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe it knows that a 7's coming out and actually my total bet is 0. 5, right, we're power pressing that. My total bet is back to 44, but it's more than 44 because we're putting another 2 units on. So we've got $54 on the table. Hopefully we can take most of it down whilst we cash in a bit of profit. I mean, if we go 5, 8, 9, take our money down, I think we're going to be back in the green. 10 does nothing. So this roll, I think they've hit every number other than 6. So if you're playing across, you're doing okay. If I just go into the numbers here, so obviously whacked 8, 9, 4, 5, 10. Yeah, just the 6 missing and the dreaded number that I won't say in case it comes in. Okay, we hit the 5. It's going to return $21. We're going to take that 5 down. So we'll just drop it off the table like that. And our balance has gone to $929 now. We've got $39 on the table. We started with $22 on the table. So if we can hit 2 of these, like a power press and pull 2 down, we're laughing. We've got one. Great. So we collect the profit. If I just show you here, take the money off the table. 950 goes to 965. And we've still got $24 on the table. Now we're just on the 6 and 8. The 6 we still have to power press and pull. We hit the 8. Wow, this has been a good one. So now we're going to pull this down. Now this could be quite boring now, which makes me not want to continue this strategy. I actually have $4 profit and $6 on the table, so I'm $10 up. It says there we're $10 up, but I've only got $6 on the 6. So am I missing out on a monstrous spin here? I wouldn't have been on the 10. Should we go again with 1 unit across? Let's do it. This is for entertainment purposes as well, right? So let's do it. So I'm back on 1 unit across. I did the power press and pull. I hit 3 of them, pressed, then hit them again and pulled them down. Okay, let's see if this bites us or if we can make a bit of extra money. So we're going to power press. And I'm sort of playing risk-free for this spin now. I did what I had to do, hit my winners, pulled my money back. So I was on 3 units. Now I'm back at 1 unit. And then obviously the ones that I hit are back at 3 units, but paid for by the casino. This has been, I mean, you know this has been a good spin when there isn't a 7 on the board. Now the puck is off. A lot of people will play this where they turn their bets off whilst the puck is off. I'm not doing it. A 9. Power press the 9. So what's interesting about this strategy, if we weren't pulling down, we'd have been doing really well, wouldn't we? We'd have collected $21 on the 5, collected $21 on the 9. But we'd have had that money on the table, which we never put in our pocket. We've hit the 5 again. This has been a great spin. So I'll take it down. So let's show you the balance. So we've got 1,018 in our balance and another $27 on the table. What's that? 5 again? We missed it. If we just stayed on 5, we'd have been cashing in a lot. But, and a big but, when a 7 rolled, we'd have lost a lot of money as well. So yeah, this is something that was definitely missing from my craps game, was the ability to pull down my bets. I just left them there and said, right, Casino, you can have this money when a 7 comes in. Which is probably not a smart way to play. So pulling your bets off the table is one of the hardest things to do at the craps table, in my opinion.
15 rolls or so. We've gone 3 of them now. So there's that. Popular bets.
5s and 10s here. A lot of them.
And out she goes, blood. What we got there, that's...
Midnight does nothing. Look at this. 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 5, 10. If only we knew. I guess you could play this with the across, like including the 4 and 10, power press it and then pull. With that 10, you'd have made a lot of money. What's that? I can't see it. Oh, I lost. A 7. Well, we recovered and made some more. I'm going to go again. Quite enjoyed that. That was a monster spin. Just going to these stats. So we started that $74 down, and we finished it $18 down. $18 up, excuse me. So we made a good $90 there. Is that right? What's that? They're going to do that thing where they redo the dice. So I've said it before, but if you haven't watched my previous videos, the way that this works is you just remove that puck, and whatever the dice lands on, that's the number. I think because people don't know that rule, they just re-roll it. Because obviously if they moved the puck and it landed on a 7, everyone would be like, oh my goodness, you can't do that. And obviously there's not a, well, I guess this guy could explain it, but people don't read the chat, or I've got him on essentially mute. So I might not hear him. Oh, look, there you go. I don't know if you can read that. You should have moved the puck. So Benko knows how to play. Can you see that? No. Trying to zoom into the chat for you, but I can't. Yeah, Benko just basically said exactly what I said. Should have moved the puck and gone again. I couldn't actually work out what number that was.
It was like on the edge, so if I would move the puck, it would drop on another corner possibly, and yeah, that doesn't work like that. That's it. So we got easy.
All right. So let's power press the 8. So this is going to 3 units, $18. So we've got 1 unit, power press 3 units, 1 unit. And this is what our profit looks like. And if we hit that 8, the $18 is also coming off and into our pocket. We're going to power press the 6. So there is $46 on the table. I would like to hit a 6 or 8, get the profit, put it in our back pocket. And then I think we're going to be reasonably safe for this roll. Are we going to power press everything and then lose? Okay, power press.
Roll here continues to 4
So
point
we've got
roll.
3 units
Top numbers are 10, 8, 6,
on the
and 9.
5, 6, and 8. 1 unit on the 9. 5, 6, or 8, please.
90 seconds. That's a closed dice out. We showed luck. And we
6,
got.
take it.
So, easy 6. No field 6. Down behind the 6. No comes to 6.
So
Congratulations.
just quickly show you the balance. So we're at 1,004. I take that $18 off. And now we're at 1,022. Just $38 on the table now.
I'll roll now with 5 point rolls and roll with 10 being the mark number. That's a closed dice out. We showed luck. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 10. Winner 10 on dice.
Tell you what, we should have been on the 10. For this session, we should have been on the 10. Pucks off. Our bets are still on.
Top numbers are 8, 6, 9, 4, and 5. Newcomers welcome. Feel free to join in. I'll be off in a pleasant day. Last few seconds there, ladies and gentlemen. Bets a closed dice out. We showed luck. And that's 3 and 4.
Our bet should have been off. Anyway, we'll go again. We will try this out again. I could play. The problem is, I could play craps all day. It's just a lot of fun. You get a lot of money. You get a lot of play for your money, unless you obviously get ridiculously unlucky, which we actually did at the start, didn't we? We were $74 down at one point.
And ladies and gentlemen, we got easy 6 on dice.
Right, we're going to power press this 6.
Down behind the 6, no field 6. Congratulations, all here. Senior point number 7. Let's come line bets are open.
Just zoom into those stats for you. Yeah, we went straight in with a 7. Then we hit another one. Then we hit another one. And yeah, we were down here without any collection. And we had one nice roll, put us back up to $45 profit. Okay, let's power press that 5. You see, if our bets were off, then we'd have actually, that would have been collection, that would have been $21 profit and taken it down. But shoulda, woulda, coulda, especially at the craps table, are the last words of a fool. There we go. Right. So we are $8 down in total. I've been playing for 17 minutes. I'm going to go one more time, guys. This again was just to show you how the power press and pull works. I don't think you're going to make massive amounts of money because you are pulling your bets down, but you can get a lot of play for your $22 bets. Middle numbers, 1 unit each, power press, hit again, pull it off. Not too complicated. I know that David from the CEG Dealer School or Casino Quest gets a bit of a hard time. I actually find him quite funny. I find him far more funny on his dice videos than on his roulette videos. I can't see what that is. Okay, we power press the 8. But yeah, well worth a watch. Obviously, his setup is very different with a real craps table. I like to show real money play, as you guys know. And hopefully I've sort of simplified how this strategy works. I've not changed the strategy. I mean, simplified the explanation of how it works. All right, we power press the 5. The problem with this strategy is you just want to go again and again and again. Like, if the 7 comes out now, I want to go again because I know that this can happen. But don't play all day. You'll lose all your money. We're going to power press the 6. This is what our profit looks like. So we do have $56 on the table, but a 5, 6, or 8, and we're in the money. There's our $56 on the table. If I took it all off, I'd be in the profit. Okay, we've got We're going to take the 6 down. We won $21 profit, and we're going to take that 6 down. So if a 7 rolls in now, I'm going to leave with $4 down, which would be $4 for 20 minutes entertainment. I feel like it's quite good value for money, to be honest. We're in the profit. Okay, we hit a 5. Collect $21 profit, take the 5 down. To show you there. So we're on 1,017. Take the $15 off the table. We're back at 1,032 with $23 on the table. We started with $22 on the table, didn't we? So now I can only lose $23. We just hit the 8. We pull it down. We'll do what we did last time, because this could be a monster spin. And we'll go back to our 1 units across. 1 units on the inside number, excuse me. And I know no matter what happens, I'm going to walk away $54 in profit, which is quite nice. Power press the 6. So this might have been one of our top performing crap strategies, to be honest. A bit of a slower grind, get a lot of value for money. Like I said, I don't think you're going to be winning millions with this, because the idea is you pull your bets off when you follow the system. Let's do that. Pull it off. We got $88 in the bank. And only $16 on the table. Another 10. Let's have a quick look at these numbers. Yeah. Nice spin. Made the most of it. Well, I didn't make the most of it. Obviously, I've kept my bets on. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, that landed on a 7. So we finished $88 in profit. That was the power press and pull. I really like that. I think that's a pretty good one. Let me know what you think of that strategy, and I'll see you in the next video.